as you can see, most of the snow is gone, and my tarp is up really high off the ground. It's going to be fairly windy tonight, so I've got to figure out how to get this stake back down. There's some dead logs and stuff over there. I'm going to put around the edge to help hold everything down. I'm going to pull my chimney out and cut that spark arrestor out of the top of it. Everything I've read about this stove, if you do that, you get a better flow for the smoke and everything, and your wood stove will burn a lot better. So in theory, that way I won't have to keep putting so much small stuff in there to keep that fire burning. Also, I brought out the M.R.E. This is what I'm giving away next week. Gotta figure out how I'm going to do that video yet. Basically, the contest is going to be this video, and then next week I'll let everybody know who won. But as soon as I figure out exactly what I'm doing, I should say. So I'm gonna untie that white tarp, get that out of there, grab my axe, try to pound those stakes down. It's pretty good everywhere else. I just have to pull this down and pile some stuff along the edge of it, and then hopefully the ground's not too terribly bad. But later on in the summer, I'm going to redo the front of this, maybe even take the tarps down and kind of rebuild it. As you know, I built it during winter, so that's why everything's up higher. I've got plenty enough tarps I can bring them down to the ground and enclose it completely, so that way next winter it'll, yeah. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we will get back with you. Okay, so this here is exactly what the problem is. I'm sure that looks pretty clogged. So they put this stuff on here as a spark arrestor, and it just completely plugs up. So I brought my super rusty needle nose, and I'm sure I'm going to get some comments, but I'm taking this off. I will get something better next time. Yeah, this is just absolutely terrible. Make sure to not drop this on the ground, because that is going to hurt on the feet. I do like to walk around barefoot sometimes. So yeah, I think this is definitely going to help with airflow and everything else. There. That should definitely help. Excuse me. Okay, so that's been pretty good, you know, for the most part. Chimney's fixed. Now I've got to process all this wood and more. I want it to be nice and toasty in there tonight. So, cut everything down. I can't find, that stove came with a little, I don't know what you want to call it, little thing for taking the ash out. I'm sure that's the technical name, little thing. And I no idea where it went. So I brought a coat hanger and some duct tape. I'm going to make one just to get all that ash out of there, and then we'll go from there. So. Okay, so, excuse me, sorry. This is pretty full of ash. So I'm gonna attempt to make something out of this coat hanger here that I brought from home. I didn't find this in the woods. So I can hopefully dig this ash out of here. To help this burn a little bit better. There we go. That might help me. So the big problem is with this stove is they didn't bother to well, I shouldn't say they didn't bother to, but they didn't make it so you can remove the grate in here. And it's terrible because it makes it very difficult to get all the ash out. Like I said, it came with a little tool, but I haven't a clue where that little tool went. So, yeah. I had to make one. Alright, we're gonna go empty this. I'll be right back. That's one out of many. Excuse me. Sorry, I seem to cough every time I turn this on. Okay, so I need to find a piece of bark. Carefully break it in half so I can put it side by side. Okay. I've got more of this Instafire fire starter. That stuff is awesome. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can buy some. There. I love this knife. I've only played with it a little bit, but look at the curls I'm making with that thing. oops, how sharp it is. Okay, I was just showing you guys the knife a little bit. We're going to set this one right here. Okay, so some of these branches here. This one will be, oh yeah, perfect. It's hard to show you guys because everything's in fairly close, whatever, big word inserted here. So I stuck a branch like this above the fire starter stuff, and then I'm going to lay these branches like this so they're not smothering it. Except for that one. That one's too small. This is juniper. And some oak and some maple. Oh, it feels wet. I'll set that off to the side. That'll dry out in there. So, 1,000 subscribers. As you guys know, I'm really excited and I appreciate it. So I'm going to be giving away this M.R.E knife. Not this exact one, but one just like it. So what I would like you guys to do is subscribe. This is going to be open to the US and Canada. I don't know if I can ship it from Amazon Prime to the UK, so I am sorry, but there will be more drawings. You know, when I hit 2,000, I'll do another giveaway, so on and so forth. To continue to show my appreciation, because I'm not a professional, if you haven't noticed. I just do this to have fun, and you know, if you guys learn something, cool. If not, I'm sorry, but you know, hopefully I can give you a chuckle. Oh, pretty, a Christmas tree. You know, I appreciate everything, the criticism, the ideas, everything. I appreciate it all. I really do. So, excuse me. That's why I'm giving this knife away, and I am going to continue to do so. So, in order to enter in to win, I want you guys to watch the entire video. Would be great. I know they're long, but I can't fit everything into such a, you know, I can't fit a trip like this into one day, or sorry, 15 minutes or 20 minutes or anything like that. So if anybody watches anything like this, you'll see pretty much all the big names do the same thing. Joe Robinette, he has videos ranging from an hour to 3 hours. Matthew Poza, I think I'm saying his name right, fellow Michigander. His videos are 2.5 to 6 hours long. I believe he had one. So this type of genre, it's going to be a long video. You know, I don't blame you if you skip and stuff like that, whatever. But what I want you to do is watch the entire video. It'd be great. Tell me what I had for dessert in today's video. That's what I want you to do. I want you to tell me what I had for dessert, and I will pick everybody with the correct answer. I will put it in a hat, and I will draw your name. And then I will probably do a quick 5-10 minute update video where you give me your address and everything else. I will give out my email for this show, and you will email me when I announce your name. So that's going to be the contest. So tonight for dinner I brought an M.R.E. Meal ready to eat. It's something that people might want to buy with what's going on currently in the U.S. and the entire world. You know, I think I'm definitely going to buy a few just in case this coronavirus thing gets out of hand. So, you know, I hope it doesn't. I hope it gets taken care of, and we don't have any more unfortunate deaths or anything like that. But M.R.Es are probably something I'm definitely going to be purchasing just in case. So, yeah, so to enter the contest, tell me what I have for dessert in this video. It's going to be later on, so you're going to have to kind of watch the whole thing and go from there. And then, like I said, you'll say what I had for dessert, everything in the comments section of this video, and then I will put everybody's name in a hat with the correct answer, draw the name, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll say it one more time. Firstly, please subscribe. Secondly, if you haven't already, and that's the other thing, you have to be a subscriber in order to enter in this video, or this contest rather. So tell me what I had for dessert, put it in the comments. So we're gonna get this fire going. Maple. I don't really need too big of a fire tonight because this is M.R.E, so it will have a little heater pack where you just add water to it. You put your food in there, you dump some water in there, and it creates heat. So that'll be nice. So basically I'm just going to kind of do this fire for heat, more or less. I will need to warm up some water. I do take that back. I'll have to get some water going in the little teapot deal there, because I will be heating up some food. Ouch, hot. There, that fixed that. Should be plenty of smoke pouring out of there. Oh yeah. Alright, get some water going here because I am actually getting kind of hungry. And now we're going to start putting some of these bigger sticks on there. I think. Guess we really don't have that much room. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to let that burn down a little bit, and set this over here. Set that right there. How's the old Koosh going? Oh yeah, she's still going good. Don't. There, we're going to let that burn down a little bit, and then I'll start putting some of that bigger wood on, so we'll be back. Right there. Z-Ration Zombie M.R.E. You can buy these on Amazon, which I'll put a link in the description, or allmres.com. So this is one of the most sought after MREs out there. This is menu P, which I think it's actually like menu 22 or something like that in real life. It's just repackaged. This is pepperoni pizza. Ripped off great. There we go. Okay, so I've got some organic applesauce. I've got, yeah, this is the heater deal, the flameless, individual flameless ration heater. That's what they're called. So you tear it here and you put your food in there and you dump water on it, heats your food up. This is French vanilla cappuccino instant powder. Directions for use: allow water stand for 30 minutes. Yada yada yada. I don't have to worry about that. Tear pouch, open zipper for hot or cold cappuccino. Add 6 ounces of water. Close and shake. So I'll be having that here shortly. I've got like breadsticks. It's white wheat snack bread, TFF, whatever that is. But breadsticks, I'm gonna eat those. This is a giant oatmeal cookie. This also comes with jalapeno cheese spread, which is going to be going on my breadsticks. And this is the pizza slice. I don't know if they changed the menu or what, but it seems to me I'm missing something. Huh, weird. So there's the pizza, breadsticks, an oatmeal cookie, French vanilla, a cheddar cheese sauce. I've got crushed red pepper. Got a little silverware kit with some salt and pepper, spoon, and a knife. I've got a wet wipe. I've got some green Tabasco sauce. Little glass bottles like they used to put in there. And then I've got what I am having for dessert. So we're going to leave that in there. Don't need any of that stuff right now. The cookie can stay in there for now. We'll eat that later. And no, the cookie's not the dessert. So we got the pizza, the breadsticks, the jalapeno cheese, and the applesauce. So this isn't the exact menu that the military version has. It's missing something, but yeah, well, it is what it is. I'm going to see how much of this I can. I don't know which is top and which is bottom. That. There's the breadsticks. I'm going to try to get the cheese in there. There we go. And this we'll be having here shortly. Excuse me. Sorry, I keep coughing. So this is how these work. Grab your water. Got all my food in there. I want to put this where there's kind of a gap in the tent. So you just take it and you pour your water in. And this does not seem to be working. I hope this heater isn't DOA. This doesn't seem to be getting warm at all. This is going to be very disappointing. So we're gonna, this should have been having a reaction by now. So that's frustrating. I'm going to set that right there. See if that heater starts reacting. If it doesn't, I'm going to be a little bit upset. Been waiting all week to eat this thing. Okay. Definitely got hot. See that coming out of there? That's like, I don't know, hydrogen gas or something. Oh, hot. That thing is still cooking out some heat. I'm gonna put the breadsticks back in there. Let them heat up a little bit more. So, we're gonna eat this pizza. Not overly appetizing looking. This must be one of the older ones. I'm gonna spice this up good. Sprinkle spice. I love spicy food. There's still a little bit in there for when I come out and do eggs one of these days. So here's the M.R.E pizza. Probably could have been in there a little bit longer. Not bad. You know, I think if you were in the military and had this, would be quite a treat. Heated this jalapeno cheese up. Which some people don't do, but okay, these breadsticks ought to be good and warm by now. So we're gonna grab these out of here. I'm gonna set this outside for now. Let it keep cooling down. There we go. Okay. These breadsticks are supposed to be pretty good too. Yeah, you get a fair amount. It's kind of bread shaped too. Tear here. Little chunks of jalapeno in there too. These are really good, especially with that cheese. Very good. It's going to go in the trash pile. I think I need to adjust this wood stove so that backs up a little bit higher. It's laying it like this, so I don't think the smoke's going out like it totally should. So I'm going to do that real quick. If I can get my... There we go. There's some popcorn I might finally eat later. So I had a request to show a panoramic of what the shelter looked like. Sorry, I had to close that door. Forgot. So that's a big live tree. That stuff back there is all dead trees and what have you. There's the door. There's one of the vents. This is that inner tarp I was talking about. So there's, I don't know, about 4, 5 to 12-inch gap. It's my little light. There's another vent down there. A little vent there. I want to, I don't know, I'm going to do that tomorrow probably. But yeah, so there's my bed. I got it folded over for right now. My little wood pile. That's just there. That's my ghetto sled that I made. So yeah. And you can see how tall this thing is. I'm 6'2". If I had a stick in there. But yeah. That's the shelter. Made it all by myself. Okay, water's getting close. So we're gonna hold off on the French vanilla cappuccino instant powder. Another thing that was missing from there was coffee. Didn't get any coffee or tea, so I think next time I'm going to purchase the actual M.R.E. So we're gonna try this applesauce out. Not a whole lot of sugars. Actually, really good. I don't believe this is an item that comes with the actual one. Maybe it does. And don't get me wrong, it's good. The pizza was good. I should have heated it up a little bit longer. The breadsticks were amazing. The jalapeno cheese was great. The dessert's going to be very good. Usually you get one of these, another beverage powder, I believe, and coffee instant. That didn't come with, so good thing I packed coffee for the morning. There, gone. That was good. Put that right there so I remember to throw it in the morning. So this has a fill line, which is cool. Try to get it open. There we go. Smells good. Oh yeah, that's piping hot. So I'm going to try not to spill this all over myself. That's one. Ah, son of a gun. That sucked. It's going in the blooper reel. So I get a little bit. So I get a shot of cappuccino. It's almost like an espresso. I can't believe I just did that. So that's why you don't do that. That's today's lesson is that little safety tip. It's okay. I didn't add too much water, but I added too much water. I can't believe I did that. If it were summertime, that would bring ants. Frustrating. So I'm gonna bust that wet wipe out here in a second and wipe my hands clean so they don't get all sticky. And it's still daylight. Let's see, it's 6 o'clock. So I've got about an hour and a half or so of daylight left. I've got plenty of wood. So I think I'm just going to kind of relax a little bit, check on the coronavirus situation, and hopefully they get that under control. I know it's deadly to the elderly. That's not cool. So yeah, here in Minnesota, I think the last I checked, I want to say there was 14 cases in Minnesota. Um, yeah, so I really don't even want to, because there's cases in the county here, so I really don't even want to go to town at all, but I've got to. I got to go get my new glasses tomorrow. So I think I'm just going to run in and out, pick up a couple of groceries, and get out of there and just hang out at the house. I bought a drone that will be here tomorrow, so I'm probably going to practice with that a little bit. I'm going to use that to help shoot a new intro and then find some different music. I've had a couple of people complain about the music. It's a little too rock and rolly. I loved the song that I had, but the person I got it from sold the rights, so I kept getting copyright strikes. And now that I'm a partner with YouTube, that can be detrimental. That could really suck for my YouTube. So yeah, I don't want to do that. As you've noticed, I've got some ads, and I'm hoping that it just generates enough income so I can buy new gear. I'm not really looking to get YouTube famous or YouTube rich or any of that crap. I've got a job. I just don't want to spend my work money on this. So that's awesome. Thinking about, once I get a little bit more popular, maybe setting up a P.O. box, so if somebody wants to send me something, they can. That would be awesome. But, it's all in the future, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to finish this watered down cappuccino stuff. That I spilt everywhere. Can't believe I did that. Oh yeah, I still got a cookie in here to eat too. So we're going to eat that cookie, and dessert's still in there. I'm going to use this wet wipe real quick though. Ooh, it's the lemon scented one. Yay! I'll get this stickiness off my hands. I can't believe I did that. I tell you. Throw a little bit more wood in there. Throw some oak in there, I think. Oh. Oh, man. I can't get that crack anymore. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Okay, let's check out this oatmeal cookie. Good, no raisins. I'm not a fan of raisins at all. That's why you hardly ever see me. I don't even know if I've ever got any trail mix yet. That's a big cookie. This would have been good to dip in my cappuccino I spilled everywhere. It's really dry. Oh, it's good. Alright, I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me eat this whole cookie. I've got my dessert left, which will be sometime throughout the video. I'm just going to kind of sit back and relax a little bit, and I will get back with you guys. Okay, I'm going to show this knife off a little bit. Try to find a piece of wood that's not too terribly knotted. This one looks alright. It's really thick up here, which makes it perfect for this. Dang it. This piece is a little bit too thick and hard yet. Try a little bit smaller piece. It's that maple. There we go. It's perfect for starting a fire. This knife is sharp. Holds its edge. It's really good knife. I like this thing. Made in Sweden. Pretty good. Pretty good balance. Like it. Okay. So this Z ration deal, you can get it at all M.R.Es.com. I got mine on Amazon. I like it. I was pretty impressed with it, you know. Stash this out here. You know, it wasn't true to the military version, but you know, I think it's technically illegal to sell them. I'm not sure, but I think it's illegal to resell them. Like if they're issued to you and then sell them. I don't know. Anyways, you know, so it's not going to be completely identical, but it's good, and you can buy ones that are completely identical. This was missing a couple of things from the military version, but yeah, it came with a bonus, and that's my dessert. And this is again how you win the contest, or how you enter the contest, I should say, is to watch the video and comment what my dessert was, and then I will choose somebody and email you, or have you email me rather, yada yada yada. So the dessert is, looks like it's a gummy brain. So that's my dessert, because when you buy the zombie ration, you get a piece of a zombie. So there it is, gummy brain. That's how you enter. So now you comment gummy brain as my dessert, and I will choose a name randomly. And that's cold, so it's really chewy. But I'll choose a name randomly from a hat, and yeah, I'll get you one of these. Great starter knife for bushcraft. It's not full tang, so don't freak out, but this is a very strong knife. I haven't seen the video, but somebody talked about this knife, how somebody took and tried to make it full tang. It took them everything to break it out of this handle. So very strong knife, very lightweight, well balanced, sharp, easy to sharpen. It's got a real thick, I think that's called the spline, razor sharp. And it comes with a sheath. It's this plastic sheath, and it sticks in there, which is great. So, but that's how you enter. Check back with you in a little bit. Well, I am probably getting ready to go to bed here pretty quick. Earlier when I was getting ready to crawl into the sleeping bag, I checked out the thermometer, and the level that it's at, it is about 65 degrees, but where I am, because there is quite a few gaps, excuse me, until I finish filling the bottom end and doing everything else I want to do, it's probably 37-ish at this point, maybe a little bit cooler, maybe a little bit warmer. I don't know, I'm crawled in my sleeping bag. It's supposed to get down to 20 tonight. When I checked the temperature just a little while ago, it was around 27. It was 27, so yeah, it's going to get down to 20. It's not going to be overly super warm tomorrow. Yeah. So I'm going to get up in the morning, make some coffee, some biscuits and gravy, because that's my jam. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. I might do a little bit to the shelter, or I might wait until the next trip. I haven't decided yet. Mostly this is just about giving that knife away to one lucky winner. So we will see you in the morning. And just a friendly reminder, please subscribe, help support the channel so I can continue to bring content, hopefully better than the last. But see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Oops. There we go. Fire's going. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at about 1:10 and I stoked the fire and yeah, that was about it. Still got some firewood left. Enough to last the day. I threw the water on. I'm gonna get breakfast going and some coffee here. It doesn't get daylight till about 6:45, 7 o'clock, so still got a couple hours. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, that's how it went. So see you here in a few. Okay, I got another biscuits and gravy for Mountain House Adventure Meals, and same as before. Let me see. Yeah, it says the same thing on the bottom. It's a different one. Dumb. Thought it was going to be different from the last one. Piece of the biscuit fell out. Don't eat this. Okay, I think I've got. Yeah, easily a cup and a half of water in there. Okay, then it's a good thing I saved the silverware. Because I forgot my camping spoon. Alright, we're going to let that sit. It says let it sit for 10 minutes, but last time it wasn't done all the way. So I'm going to let it sit for a little bit longer than that. And then, ba-bam! Best coffee in the world. Add more water to that. I'm going to finish this off so I can take it back home. I still need more water. There for now. I forgot my camp pillow at home, and I got up to grab this stuff. I still need more water? Gosh dang it. Good thing I got more water. That's probably enough. I'll just do 2 things of coffee. But, anyhow, sorry. Got distracted. So I actually forgot what I was talking about. Awkward. Best thing ever for camp coffee. It's not instant. It's real coffee. Come in these little foil sealed deals, packaging. Smells fresh. And you just, boom, like tea. So we're gonna set that right there. Anyways, I need to get a new water filter. Not that there's anything wrong with the water filter I've got, but I really want to get one of those gravity water filters. So I found one. I'll probably get it, I don't know, maybe next trip. But it's a 25 liter, and it kind of turns into a backpack, and then it's got a Sawyer water filter on it that's gravity fed. So instead of sitting there pumping 7,000 times to filter, enough water for the day, I can just go take this thing, find a creek or a puddle or whatever, scoop it up, and boom, there it is. Just let it sit and do its thing, and I'll have 25 liters of water at a camp. If I want to bring it out here, I could tie it to that tree or something. Excuse me. And yeah, have some good filtered water, and more than enough. So that's one thing I definitely want to get. But oh, that's what I was talking about. I remember now. So I couldn't find my camp pillow, and I was like, where did this thing go? It was, my little, folds down that little gunny sack. I knew I left it out here with my sleeping bag. So I got up to adjust this thing a little bit, and yeah, it was underneath my sleeping pad. Oh yeah, I tell you. So yeah, funny story, right? So we'll get back with you here when I get ready to have some biscuits and gravy in about another 10 minutes or so. See you soon. All right, let's see if I let it sit long enough this time. No. Maybe I just didn't put enough water in it. I don't know. I don't get it. I've had these before, and they've always been really good. And they changed the packaging at least. And they just don't, they don't seem to absorb the water right. Well, wasn't overly impressed with that. Time for coffee. Excuse me. I love this little cup. I 3D printed this Kukska. It's definitely coffee. So, I'm going to enjoy this cup of coffee. Remember, in order to enter the contest, comment on this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell me what I had for dessert last night. And if you do all that, I'll put your name in a hat, and we'll have a video next weekend where we draw the name, or where I do rather. And you win a knife just like this. And I will ship it to you, US or Canada. Yeah. So, that being said, I think I'm going to finish this coffee, enjoy this fire a little bit, and I don't even know what time it is. I want to say it's around probably getting closer to 5. So, yeah, I'm going to drink this coffee and I don't know, go from there. Then head back, probably start editing this so I can get it uploaded by tomorrow at the latest. So, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you enjoyed the show and all that. We'll see you next time. This is Ryan with Ryan Outdoors.